how do I master myself? Today we're going to examine the question, what is self-mastery? And additionally, how to achieve self-mastery as well. So with that, let's jump right in. So before we answer the question, how do I master myself? Let's first define what it is we're discussing when we use the term self-mastery. When we say self-mastery, what we're referring to is our ability to manage ourselves, and in that pursuit, attain mastery, hence the term self-mastery. We're literally attaining mastery over the self. Having grown up in the 80s, whenever I hear the term master, I immediately think back to the character He-Man from the classic cartoon Masters of the Universe. When I was little, I perceived each of the powerful heroic masters, as they were called, to be a master in his or her own specialty or ability, whatever that may have been. He-Man, as the main character, was known for this iconic scene where he would hold aloft his mighty power sword and, well, let me just show you.
Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull,
Now, the reason I chose to share this brief retro rewind with you is because the same holds true for each of us. You have the power to attain mastery over yourself. Not unlike Prince Adam, who transforms into the mighty He-Man, each of us holds far, far more power than we realize. We possess a vast sea of potential that we've yet to navigate and yet to explore. So self-mastery simply means the ability to effectively manage ourselves and attain mastery in this regard. Now, with that understanding in mind, how do we bridge the gap from understanding self-mastery as a concept to implementing this paradigm in our lives? When we say self, we're referring to three different components which comprise this notion. We consist of mind, body, and spirit. Worth noting, some people may use the term soul interchangeably here with spirit, but these terms are essentially pointing to the same thing. So if we are to master ourselves, what that looks like in practice is mastering the mind, body, and spirit. Let's touch on each of these three briefly, beginning with the mind. In order to achieve self-mastery with regard to the mind, we must learn to manage our thoughts and expand our consciousness. Fortunately, the same practice is required to facilitate both of these ends: meditation. At present, most of us are bombarded by perpetual thought and constant background mental chatter. I often hear spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle refer to this dynamic as being addicted to thinking. When we meditate, our overstimulated minds are given an opportunity to come back down, for lack of a better term, to a much more calm, relaxed, and focused state. In the process of teaching the mind to rest, a deeper intelligence is able to emerge, and we find our consciousness expanding of its own volition. Second, let's consider the body. We achieve self-mastery of the body through optimization, through optimizing our health and our body's capabilities. I've personally tried many different modalities in this pursuit over the years, from sports to weightlifting to supplements, and I can honestly say that the fastest, most effective practice to master one's own physicality is yoga.
How certain are you?
No, not Yoda, yoga. What is unique to yoga is that it addresses the body's imbalances at a fundamental level and has the potential to heal us as we level up. Yoga also incorporates mind, body, and spirit into its practice, which will further you along on your quest for self-mastery. And the final aspect of our being to master is the spirit. Mastering the spirit equates in more practical terms to evolving our soul to deep, personal, spiritual growth and evolution. Things which have assisted me in this regard are gardening and connecting to nature, helping others in whatever form that may manifest, learning about gemstones and crystals, and participating in any activity which involves my purpose. And that actually brings us to another important point. If you do not yet know your purpose, then right now your purpose is to discover your purpose. Achieving self-mastery is really a lifelong, ongoing process. You would likely not hear even the most advanced spiritual gurus refer to themselves as masters because that title or status is conditional from one moment to the next. It is not so much our ability to achieve self-mastery that is the goal, but rather our ability to maintain self-mastery moment over moment. By seeking mastery over these three primary aspects of our being, mind, body, and spirit, eventually our consciousness is able to evolve to the point where we exist in a state of unconditional love. We're able to clearly see truth and to speak the truth compassionately and without hesitation from our hearts. While there are many levels of self-mastery available to us, with persistence, we're ultimately able to achieve a state of perpetual internal bliss. Self-mastery allows us to operate on a higher level of consciousness, and it positions us to assist and uplift those around us. We're able to bring forward the best version of ourselves in any situation and to lead by example with our hearts at the helm. While mastering one's self is certainly a continuous discipline, it eventually grants us a life filled with happiness, ease, and fulfillment. So, just like He-Man, remind yourself that you have the power to do or achieve anything you set your mind to, including becoming a master of your universe. If you feel that this video contained value, please click the like button and be sure to subscribe as well in order to receive future content. What has your experience been with self-mastery? Do you have any tips or tricks that might be able to help others? Perhaps any questions? Please share your thoughts and feelings in the comments section below. Have a great day today. Be happy, and I'll talk to you in the next video.